Hey guys, welcome back to another video. For today's video, I am going to be sharing with you my top 10 spring perfumes, and I kind of cheated a little bit because there might be like 2 or 3 extra ones that I'm grouping together as one when they're clearly not one. But I tried really hard to make it a top 10, but there was just a few that I had to just add in there. When it comes to spring, pretty much where I live, it's spring and summer all year long. The only time that I feel a teeny bit of cooler weather is when I go to my dad's house. They live in the mountains in Puerto Rico, so it will in wintertime drop to 50s, 60s, and 50s would be kind of like probably the most extreme. So these perfumes that I'm gonna show for me can be used year-round, but I'm trying to think in a seasonal way. If I was living in a state, like when I was little, I lived in Chicago, and there you can clearly feel spring, summer, fall, and winter. I also lived in North Carolina before. I lived in Florida, which Florida is hot, but you still get your little days where you get to pull out your little warm stuff. I mean, here it's none of that. My hair is a little crazy today. It has been a long day. My husband is on a work trip, so I am alone with the 3 kids, and I don't even know how I'm filming right now because I need a drink, I need some shots, I need all the things because I am tired. Let's go ahead and let's get started. I am not putting these in any type of order. I am just going to talk to you about them and let you know a little bit about the notes and why I like it. Okay, so I'm going to start off with this one, and this one I got for Christmas. My husband gave this to me for my husband or my mom? My mom gifted me this one for Christmas because my husband gave me Good Girl Supreme for Christmas. Okay, so this is Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet, and I love this fragrance. It's just super shampoo like. It's floral, kind of like a fresh floral, kind of like an aquatic floral to me. Like, it just feels very fresh. It doesn't feel floral like a strong floral. The main accords for Blooming Bouquet are floral, rose, fresh, fruity, musky, powdery, citrus, and sweet. You have the top notes, which are Sicilian mandarin. Middle notes are pink peony, damask rose, apricot, and peach. And then the base note is white musk. And I love this one because when I think of spring, usually I am not the type of girl that would like florals. That's not really my thing. If it's too strong, they give me headaches. But if they are fruity florals, then I can definitely deal with those. And I have many fruity florals that are my favorites, and I also like warm florals. I'll do those, but straight up classic florals are a no for me. So this fragrance is just very refreshing, very girly. I'm just gonna spray it just to, yeah, you definitely get the mandarin, peach, and the apricot for sure in the opening. It's just very cool. It gives me that same vibe as my Burberry Blush and Versace Bright Crystal. I would put them kind of in the same category where they're just easy, fun, girly, flirty scents. They're perfect for spring. They're not heavy. They're not warm. It's so good. And I think the bottle is super duper cute. So let's move on to the next one, and this one took me a while to start liking it because for some reason I wasn't a fan of it at first, and then all of a sudden I just fell head over heels in love with it. And this is Clean Reserve Radiant Nectar. First of all, the bottle is gorgeous. I love that it's like minimalistic, but it just looks clean, and it's Clean Reserve, so it fits them perfect. And this is the huge bottle. It says here that this is a floral musk, but honestly this is just pear to me. The main accords for Radiant Nectar is musky, fruity, powdery, sweet, aquatic, woody, amber, floral, and fresh. The top notes are pear and ambrette. The middle notes are tobacco blossom, orris, and carrot seeds. And the base notes are musk, white cedar extract, and ambroxan. And this one, I have never heard anyone mention this, but this reminds me of a lighter and fresher Chloe. Even though there is no rose in here, but it just gives me those vibes. I get pear. I get a lot of pear out of this fragrance, and I feel like it's a spring fragrance. When you smell it, it is a cool fragrance, easygoing. This is perfect for days where you just want to put jeans and a t-shirt on and not really worry too much about your outfit or anything, but you still want to feel put together. This will give you that for sure. And I just feel like it's the perfect scent for spring, guys. If you can sniff this anywhere, just try it and let me know. But I feel like it is gorgeous. It's like juicy pear, a happy scent. It lifts up your mood. Like, it's not sexy, it's not date night, none of that. It's a spring juicy pear scent to me. The next two, I'm putting them as if they were one, but really it's 2 scents. But I'm gonna talk about this one first. So this is Chanel Chance Eau Fraiche, and I already made a dent in this one because it's such a tiny little bottle, but I love this scent. This is like a woody, unisex, fresh citrus bomb. It's so good. I can picture my husband wearing this and he would rock this so good. But then I put it on myself and it gets like this feminine twist to it. So it's a very like, it's a unisex fragrance to me. It smells so good. The main accords for this fragrance are woody, citrus, aromatic, floral, musky, powdery, earthy, patchouli, white floral, and soft spicy. You have lemon, cedar, and citron as the top notes. So when you first spray this, it's a blast of citrus, and I get the lemon big time. And then the middle notes are water, hyacinth, pink pepper, and jasmine. And then the base notes are patchouli, white musk, vetiver, teakwood, iris, and amber. It's so bright. I don't even understand how the patchouli's in here, but it works so good. It smells so good. Citrusy, lemon, and if you need this, if you like freshies, if you like fresh scents, this is an easy everyday reach. Also, not anything like for nighttime or sexy or anything like that. This is more for like everyday, but it is so good. And then the one that I'm going to include with that one is the Chanel Chance Eau Vive. This is like the one with like the peachy juice, and I have had this for a while too. I have a good dent on that one considering how many perfumes I have. Those are pretty good. This one's smaller than this one, so I believe, let's see, this one's 1.2 fluid ounce and this is the 1.7 fluid ounce. Okay, so the main accords for this one are citrus, woody, white floral, fresh, spicy, aromatic, and powdery. This one opens up with blood orange, grapefruit, citruses, and then middle notes are jasmine and white musk, and the base notes are vetiver, cedar, and iris. So it's a little similar, but I feel like this one is girlier. So this one is like unisex and citrusy. This one, I feel it's a little bit, yeah, this one goes in a different direction. I get the grapefruit in this one. You get the grapefruit and the blood orange for sure. The jasmine is there. This is a good one. It's also very fresh. This one I think would be nice if you wanted to go like on a daytime date because it's girly, but it's still fresh. I think it's a little bit more floral than this one for sure. A lot of these will give you that shampoo vibe and like that pretty girl, just put together type of vibe. Like, I love that. So these two are really, really good. The next one, oh, I love this one. Okay, so the next one is Acqua di Gio by Giorgio Armani, and this one has a pretty big dent. I love this fragrance. And the main accords for this one are aromatic, citrus, green, sweet, fresh, floral, white floral, fresh, spicy, woody, and vanilla. The top notes are Amalfi, lemon, and mint. The middle notes are jasmine, peony, and pink pepper. And the base notes are Virginia cedar, French labdanum, and brown sugar. And this fragrance is fresh, clean, a burst of that mint. It helps to like brighten the scent up. It's super bright, clean. It's not like floral, it's not warm, it's not nothing, it's not too much of anything. It's just a fresh, clean scent, but it's not soapy to me. I don't find it to be soapy. I just find it very clean, just like all the other fragrances. Clean, citrusy, minty. So the difference in this one is that mint. It just gives it a little like pop to the fragrance. Everyday, easy reach fragrance. This is great for work. If you want to work with this, it's not, I don't think it's going to offend anyone. Along with that one, I listed another one which I showed in my last blind buy haul, I believe, and this is the ocean one. The main accords for this are white floral, fresh, green, fruity, citrus, sweet, musky, salty, aquatic, and powdery. The top notes are pear, citrus, and green notes. The middle notes are water, jasmine, salt, lily of the valley, and rose, and the base notes are musk and sandalwood. The pear in here is really good. It's kind of similar to the pear in here. The pear in here is like a sweeter pear. So you have your sweet pear and then your sweet pear with a little bit of salt on top, pretty much. The next one, I just did a review on this one. If you want to watch the review, I'm going to link it up here on the video. But this is my Burberry Blush. And this one, the main accords are fresh, spicy, fruity, rose, floral, fresh, woody, citrus, aromatic, white floral, and green. The top notes are pomegranate and lemon. Middle notes are green apple, rose petals, and geranium. And the base notes are wisteria and jasmine. Someone commented on my review of this perfume and they said this is a crisp fragrance for them, and they're so right. When I described it as flirty, girly, pretty, but it's crisp as well. Like, I just picture someone that's very put together with this. You just took a shower, you didn't do your hair, so you put it like up in a bun even though you just washed it, so it's like wet but slicked back, neat. You're wearing jeans and a shirt and you put this on and it just smells perfect. It smells so good, so girly, so clean. It's so good, and it lasts a pretty good while. Next one. Oh, the next one is so good. This is Versace Versence. This is new to my collection, and this one is citrus, woody, fresh, spicy, aromatic, white floral, and powdery. The top notes are bergamot, citruses, green mandarin, fig, and pear, and the middle notes are cardamom, lily, jasmine, narcissus. The base notes are Virginia cedar, olive tree, musk, and sandalwood. This is a very unique one, but when I tell you I fell in love with this, it's so unique. It's a green fragrance, but it leans feminine. So where this one can be unisex, this one is a green scent, but this one I find it to be more feminine. There's something about it that when it, I don't know, it's probably the fig. When you first spray it, you're gonna get that blast of bergamot, and citruses and the mandarin for sure. And then I feel like you start getting that fig and the pear, and it just makes it a little bit creamy even though it's a citrus. And then I think that's where I feel like it's more feminine, because it just feels like a little softer. This is gorgeous. It's a very unique fragrance. I don't have anything like this in my collection. It's a really nice blend. It's green, it's airy, citrusy, but then there's something to it. It has to be the fig. It just makes it feminine and well-rounded, and it's just gorgeous. The next one is one that I used many years ago when I was working in property management, and it just brings me back a lot of memories of that. And this is Dolce by Dolce & Gabbana. This is the big bottle, and the main accords for this fragrance are floral, musky, fresh, powdery, aquatic, yellow floral, and green. The top notes are neroli, papaya flower. Middle notes are water lily, narcissus, and amaryllis, which is my name. So that's why I just like to have this fragrance, because it's my name. It's a flower. And then the base notes are musk and cashmere. This is like a dewy, like when I wear this, I think of just dewy flowers. So it's not dry flowers, it's wet, dewy, like a wet, dewy garden. It's probably the neroli. It's so good. It's girly, it's floral, but it's like those flowers have little like water droplets on them, so it's like an aquatic perfume. I don't get like heavy florals. I've heard people say that this was too heavy for them or too floral for them, but for me it's super fresh, super pretty. I went through a whole bottle of this, and this is my second bottle, and I'm gonna start giving it way more use now. I was waiting for it to be springtime here so that I can start wearing this one more. The next one that I think would be great for spring is Burberry Her. We're almost done here. I think we have 2 more fragrances. The main accords for Burberry Her are fruity, sweet, woody, powdery, and musky. Top notes, you have strawberry, raspberry, blackberry, sour cherry, blackcurrant, mandarin, orange, and lemon. Middle notes are violet and jasmine, and the base notes are musk, vanilla, oak moss, cashmere, woody notes, amber, and patchouli. That's a lot of notes, but this, I just get raspberry, strawberry. This is like a raspberry and strawberry bomb. I love this fragrance. You do get the woodiness towards the back of it. Super tiny bit of patchouli, but it's not enough to like bother me or anything like that. I have a little bit of a dent in that one, but I definitely have to use this one more. This one is this one to me is juicy strawberries and raspberries. I'm going to be doing a review soon for this one versus the Intense, but this is a fresh, sweet, fruity fragrance. The next one I did a review on, and this is the Coach Floral Blush. I love this bottle, and this one is, it's a floral, but it's a floral that I can tolerate. So the main accords is floral, fresh, fruity, citrus, rose, musky, powdery, and woody. Your top notes are goji berry and grapefruit. Middle notes are peony and peach, and the base notes are musk and white wood. This one, this is just super girly. Shampoo vibes, again, clean. It just smells so good. You smell put together. It smells just really, really good. It's girly. I feel like it's perfect for spring. So that's a good one. And then I'm going to finish off my last one with a very unique one. And I don't wear this one too much, but I feel like it's good for spring. If there was a time that I would wear it, it would be spring, not summer. I mean, maybe summer is fine, but I just see it as a spring fragrance. And this is MAC Candy Yum Yum. And this is, the main accords are fruity, sweet, tropical, floral, fresh, powdery, vanilla, caramel, iris, and violet. The top note is guava. The middle notes are cherry blossom and iris flower, and the base notes are cotton candy and vanilla. That sounds super different from anything that I talked about. It's guava in the opening for sure, which makes it like a tropical scent. It's not something that you see in like a floral fragrance or something. You know, it has cherry blossom, it has iris flower. They did a very like different combination for this one. I feel like this one is flirty, it's playful, it's perfect for spring. It's sweet, light. I mean, I feel like it projects really good. That is going to be my top 10, a little bit more than 10, but we're not gonna tell nobody. My top 10 spring fragrances for 2021. So I am going to be displaying these out in my, I have like these little shelves where I put the perfumes that I'm using for that month. And these are all going to be there because I want to play with them more. I want to wear them more, just get very familiar with them. But when I was picking out these fragrances, they just jumped out at me for spring. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you wear any of the fragrances that I mentioned, comment down below. Or if there are any other fragrances for spring that you would recommend, please comment below. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Please consider subscribing. I love talking about fragrance, and I have been uploading a whole bunch about that, but I love anything that's fragrance, beauty, self-care, and maybe, you know, later on I'll start incorporating a little bit of those other things, but the main thing that I love is fragrance. So please subscribe if you like that, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you guys in the next video.